don't know actually how to squeeze all the experience in a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes, because it has been like incredible experience from many point of view. From the course point of view, it's extremely rich course. I've learned so much that I still have to digest all the knowledge I got. It gave me completely new perspective for yoga, how I can use it, how I can help my students, and it's like an ocean of knowledge and possibilities of healing the yoga can give. So this is like beyond words, I would say. From the personal point of view, I think even more. So it has been an incredible personal development journey for me. There has been, I had some challenging moments here, especially in the moments of experiencing the yogic cleansing. It is opening you to many things, I guess, many emotions or things that are hidden deep inside you. And yeah, it's even hard to describe in words, but I think I've learned so much about myself that I still need some time after I leave to think about everything what has happened here. But if I may recommend, yes, definitely. The food is amazing. I have to add that I met amazing people, so some friendships were born, and I think like we're gonna stay in touch. And yeah, it's just beautiful. I don't know what else I can add. Thank you.
My name is Elizabeth. I'm from the United States of America. This yoga therapy course has been extremely mind-opening. I think it's prepared me to work well with my students and clients, putting new perspectives on the whole therapeutic process, knowing that each case is different, each person is an individual, and we're able to look at that person's case and then prescribe yogic treatments for them, such as asana, pranayama, meditation, omkar chanting, as well as naturopathy techniques and Ayurvedic techniques. So it's very comprehensive. And using all of these techniques as one will be extraordinarily helpful. We went through various case studies, a lot of case studies. We worked with many diseases, diabetes, asthma, thyroid disorders, obesity, hypertension, and many more. So that was extremely useful and practical. The lectures were very well organized. We had PowerPoint presentations, and each of the presenters was quite organized and systematic in the teaching. So we learned the theory, we learned about the disease, we then learned about the yogic treatment of it, and then we put it into use with asana and other practices. So extremely helpful. So I do feel like I will walk away from this class able to share this with others. In terms of the ashram, this is an amazing, beautiful environment, really close to nature. It's quiet. I've been on many other ashrams before, and they're noisy, the ones that I've been to at least. This is peaceful, in the middle of nature. You look all around, and there's trees, animals of all different types, just flowers, greenery, everything. And they're trying to grow as much as possible here. Just feels like a safe, comfortable environment without major challenges. Just very sattvic. The food is amazing. The people, so everybody in our course was, almost everybody was from a different country. I was the only one from the US, so that was nice to meet people from all over the world and maintain friendships, I'm sure. And just to sum it up, I highly recommend Yoga Vidya Gurukul if you're interested in yoga therapy program.
Namaste, my name is Purnami. I'm from Hyderabad. Currently I live in Bangalore. Almost the best part of the course is already being covered, but there are two things that I would really like to express that I felt. This is, to be very frank, my third yoga therapy program, a third place that I've come to learn. And everything as it has its own strengths. The curriculum is the strength of this yoga therapy program. Like like she said, the way it's put together and presented is beautiful. The learning uh, was much more, in the sense that I felt the short group that we were together, and it was very easy to exchange views, share the doubts and get the answers. I like that compactness in this program. And the other thing is, as Martha said, the conditioning. Each moment or moment to moment, there were so many challenges living here. Um, as a person who lives in the city, to come into an ashram life, that's the
Yes.
challenge I'm talking about, not the setting itself. And those challenges are very easily molded, and because all the challenges are coming out of our own conditioning, and they're easily we could let go. One is because of the nature that is here, the setting, the energy that they have held through, this whole chanting and positivity that they hold here. And also the group, I feel the group I met here, it was very easy to be that conditioning as well as let go of that conditioning, because everybody was open and everybody understood that we are changing, we are here to grow and learn. So there was definitely a lot of learning, but for me personally, I have unlearned a lot of conditioning that I've already
Yes.
had. That's the best thing I'm going back with. So I'm happy, very happy.
Beautiful said, yes, I agree completely.
Hari Om, I'm Shani. I'm from South Africa. I was here 10 years ago, and it made such an impact on me, that experience, that I just dreamed to come back here. So 10 years in the making, I'm finally back. And in South Africa, I was practicing therapeutic aspects of yoga and teaching in a hospital and under-resourced schools, and using what I'd learned here initially. But I had so much more to learn, and more than learn, it's a place to come and really feel it and let it sink into every cell of your being, so that when you pursue it as teaching, it comes from a place of really truly knowing. And coming back this time, it has gone beyond my dreams, where it is just such a beautiful space, and our group of friends helped hold like a very special space where we could all completely be ourselves, ask any questions that we needed, guide each other when things were a little bit tough. The unconditioning was amazing. I'm now very proficient with even showering with the bucket, which is going to be wonderful when I go back to South Africa with a drought there now. So this all worked out well. But in saying that,
That's a good point.
in saying that, it is actually just, I joke, it's actually such a comfortable environment. Everything, the accommodation, the food was just phenomenal, to be able to experience like just healthy, live, nourishing food. And I was overwhelmed with the amount of effort and knowledge and energy every lecture gave to us. Every time, our course is very extensive, and from 5 you up, and then there's something on something all the time. There's actually no time to just sit and linger in oneself, in a superficial way. There's always one lecture and then the next, and each lecture that comes in, despite having taught so many, they come in as if it's the first time they are teaching, with such enthusiasm and excitement and such grace, and almost as if they even feel gratitude with teaching and us being there, which it overwhelms me, that sense of giving. I felt that knowledge and the insights were endless, and mainly I feel that here I was able to learn to completely be myself and connect, deep sense of connection, and again also just really connect back to the source and to God. So it was a beautiful experience. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Rahul. I'm from Mumbai, and as well as I live in Germany. I came here with very little expectations. I had not known much about the place and what they offer, but I wanted to do my further education in yoga therapy, and I found this course, and I just went for it. And I was so pleasantly surprised being here, and the place is amazing. It's beautiful. I had not expected it to be in such a scenic location with mountains surrounding, um, the nature, wildlife, everything. Uh, Something that you would expect in an ashram, a typical ashram, which nowadays still does not exist anymore. I felt really comfortable being here with, even though we were sharing rooms with other people, it was very, very comfortable, especially getting to know them and hanging out with them. The course itself was very challenging. These last 30 days have been like very intensive, starting like everybody said, starting 5 in the morning, going on till 10. Very little time to just sit and not do anything. But there were also a few times when you could, and that felt really amazing. The course was very great. So much of knowledge. I think I'm overwhelmed with knowledge, and I'll have to go home and sit and take a moment and look back and digest everything that I've got over here, and try to put it into practice. That would be the next step. For me, it was also very enlightening in the aspect that many a times in the yoga courses they tend to teach you anatomy and then they teach you yoga, but the link between anatomy and yoga was always very loose, where you don't know what makes what in yoga, and what do you do when you do a certain pose, and how does it anatomically change you, and that's something was something here, a strong focus, where we were able to learn what are the different effects that it has, anatomy in context with yoga, and that was very great. Other than that, I would say Gandharji was also great in explaining everything in terms of psychology and many other aspects of yoga and the tradition of yoga. We were all in awe of Kate, who's the coordinator of the course,
Yes. That's
Yes.
a collective
Yes.
yes.
and managing so many roles at the same time,
Inspired.
and still giving her best to us, and I think we learned a lot. Many of the asanas, to be honest, I had not done before, and it was so much enlightening to get so much new information about yoga, asanas, pranayama, and everything.
And Roshan's gentle guidance.
Exactly, and I think it was Roshanji was also amazing the way he taught us, and Roshanji and Lokeshji, who are the supporting staff over here, they were amazing. Any small problem and they are running around, and it'll be done in just a few minutes, and that was amazing. And Dr. Prafulla, also the anatomy professor, was amazing, and yeah, I think the overall experience for us has been beautiful. I have absolutely no regrets of coming down over here to do my course, and I'm taking a lot of memories, a lot of friendships, new bonds, and it's a new family.
Now we are family. Family.
Yes.
And
And yeah, a bit of sadness that we'll be leaving soon.
can I add one more thing?
Sure.
Because I think I don't remember when I experienced such a non-judgmental environment than I experienced here.
Yes.
And everybody's so unique, but everybody is so welcoming of the unique qualities of each of us.
You were never scared of being you here. You can be yourself.
Go with the
and
flow.
It's a beautiful place. Really, we're going to miss. I think it's hitting us now. Until now, it was all fine. But
Yeah.
then
Today's our last
we're
day.
actually
Our
sharing
exams.
this.
Yes.
No, it's
Starting now.
The experience is a gift. One that's, when I make it to 100 years old, after I've learned all these very healthy techniques and cleansing and sattvic diet, I'll always remember this.
Yeah, we just didn't. I guess we didn't have time yet to digest everything or to even recognize what has happened, because until yesterday we were just on exams.
It's an
finishing
interesting
assignments
balance because it's so intense, the course is so intense, but the environment is so nourishing. So you have that
You
somewhat
protected
stress
in the
of
Yeah.
but then the calmness of the place.
But I would say also our group, no, it's like support you have from the ashram and ashram staff, and that is beyond the words. But like our group was also such a non-judgmental environment, and we were experiencing different things here, and I always felt support. Whatever I was going through, there were always somebody to support, and my lovely roommate as well. Yeah, yeah.
I would like to say that back in the city when we go back, somewhere being philosophical and being yogic, you feel a little vulnerable. So I think I have a home to come back to when I feel that. And I
Yeah.
think this
And
is
people
the
that
place.
understand you.
I can come back
You
when
can
I
feel
feel
welcome
vulnerable
anytime.
or outnumbered sometimes, you know.
I'm sure I'm
all
coming
gonna
back
be
here
back.
sometime
Yes,
soon.
Yeah.
we are all
All
coming
coming
back.
You're all coming back.
So just I think, yeah, for all of us, just a huge sense of gratitude for giving us this healing space of knowledge and wisdom and a whole new perspective on the way we see life, how we can perceive ourselves in it, and that whatever challenges may come, we can always choose how to shift perspective and how to best respond to things. So just that simple insight, we are now gifted with such a sense of freedom and